Alright, so welcome to the members area, and I want to walk you through the first module. And this is going to be really exciting because this is your first day of the rest of your life living with far less joint pain and inflammation. What I've learned from research, and you hear me say this all the time because before I present anything to you, I do a lot of research. And from this research, what I found, and it's not even debatable, is that you retain more. We retain more as humans. We retain more knowledge when we read it. My first thought was that I was going to do a video, and I was going to read the manual to you. I was going to read this course to you so that it would be more convenient. Now, we're dealing with your pain. We're dealing with your pain and suffering, if you would say. And I want the best for you. And I actually have the video made. But as I was doing this research, I realized this is not the best thing for you. The best thing for you is to read this information. That's how it will soak in, and that's how you will get more into it, and it will give you the best odds of success. And that's what we really want at the end of this. And I think you'll agree with me on that. So what I decided to do was do an abbreviated overview of the painless course to kind of guide you through what you can expect in the course. So let's go ahead and jump in and let me walk you through what you're going to learn here. All right, so of course we're in Module 1. And so what we have here is just letting you know up front, it's just the facts. It's a lot of details, but not a lot of fluff. I'm going to be giving you the facts on how to make this all work for you. And now as we continue down, well, let me make sure I point out the legal disclaimer, because in the United States, I'm not sure about my international viewers, but in the United States, we have to let you know that before starting any health plan, including a nutritional eating plan or exercise routine, you should always consult a qualified medical professional. And I've got to let you know that statements in this course regarding dietary supplements and exercise have not been evaluated by the FDA and are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease or health condition. This is for information purposes. Before you start anything that's going to affect your health, always consult with a doctor, a trained professional. Okay, now the first thing in the course, and I put this up so that you don't ignore this. I need you to stop and don't breeze through this course. Don't skim it. Hunker down, get you a cup of tea, get you a cup of coffee, get you a nice glass of water, and read through every single line of this course so that you don't miss anything. That's what this sign here is for. It's just choose the right way. Do it the right way the first time so that you can get the full benefits of this course. Now, the very first supplement that we cover in this course is vitamin D with the vitamin K support. This is something I only read about maybe twice in all of my research, and this is incredible. Other than vitamin C, making sure you get enough vitamin C, you will be astonished at how important vitamin D is, but you would be even more important to know, you'd be even more shocked to know that much of the time when we're taking vitamin D, that it's not effective because it's not linked with vitamin K to actually boost how it works. However, it's covered in this course, and you'll understand exactly why vitamin D with the vitamin K booster is so important. And right here, I'm just basically showing you the brand that I've chosen to use. Now, in this course, there are affiliate links. They are my affiliate links. I actually should have showed you that up toward the top where the disclaimer is, because there are, like I said, affiliate products in here, linking probably to Amazon because it's one of my favorite, most trusted online shopping places ever, honestly. So I hope you'll support me. You don't have to use my affiliate links. You can of course go directly to Amazon and find the same products, The only difference is Amazon will keep all of the sales and it'll bypass me, even though I'm the one that referred you to Amazon. You can do that. That's fine. You don't have to use my affiliate links, but of course I would appreciate it if you supported me by using my affiliate links. The second product in this line is, and I don't even know if I'm pronouncing this right. I don't really care if I'm pronouncing it right because I have a picture up here for you, and it's turmeric. I don't even know. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. But what I found with this, I was astonished by this, guys. I was astonished by this when I found this specific product, because it has 4 different products that I was taking. Actually, it has 3 different products I was taking with a booster that I was missing. You know, just like the vitamin K that, just like the vitamin D that needs the vitamin K booster to help it work properly, I was taking some of these products that didn't have the booster in it, and that's why some of my results were not as good as they should have been. And I was buying these supplements individually. I had 3 different bottles of these supplements because they were working for me. And when I found this product, a doctor who had done basically much of the same research that I'd done, and she had come to the same conclusion that these 3 particular supplements actually did a great job at helping support joint pain, reducing inflammation, and I was so relieved when I did research on this doctor and found out that her credentials were fantastic. I liked it even more because she agreed with me that the supplements that she supports, my studies and my research said the same thing. These are the top 3 supplements that you should be using. And she created a product that put in a booster that I really wasn't aware of. It's more prominent now, knowing about needing this booster in there. When I first started doing this research, probably over a year ago, it wasn't that well known. Long story short, this product in front of you, this is the one that I use on a daily basis, and I am extremely happy with it. And I do suggest that this would be the product that you use as well. And as we go through the guide here, it'll show you the exact ingredients that's within this product. So we have boswellia, and I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that correctly. We also have ginger. And here's a product that's on your screen right now that this is one that comes without ginger, because through my research I found out that ginger doesn't agree with everyone. And that's okay, because this is a product, I have to give full disclosure here. I don't use this product. I have researched it. I have researched the makers of it, and everything I've seen is good about them. The one thing that it does, it takes away the ginger, but they add more of the other 2 elements to compensate for the lack of ginger. What you'll learn in this course is through attacking this problem in multiple ways, you don't have to use as much of the active ingredients, which means we can turn to a supplement that has 2 or 3 of the active ingredients in it at a lower cost. Instead of buying 3 bottles, you only buy 1 bottle, and it's even more effective, even though you're getting smaller doses, because we are attacking the problem from multiple directions. Now, krill oil, this is a really good product, and this is a really good product that's kind of under the radar. Almost no one's talking about it, but one of the great things I found about adding krill oil to this stacking of supplements is that it actually helps with inflammation, and for whatever reason different than the other supplements, it actually I guess the word would be loosens your joints. It makes them more flexible, I guess would be a better word. And I noticed a distinct difference when I added krill oil to the stacking of supplements. My knees became more flexible. And that's why I say this is one of those under the radar supplements that a lot of people don't talk about. They really don't know how to use it effectively as far as when it comes to dealing with joint pain and inflammation. But of course, I've done the research. This is a proven product, and that's why it's part of my stacking method to help relieve your joint pain. You may or may not heard me say that there are some of these products that actually do not directly attack or fix joint pain. And this is one of the products that I was talking about. This is chlorella. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. But this is what I call a back-end product. And I've actually combined the use of chlorella, different problem being attacked in multiple ways again here, and added this to the stacking method. I found that it helped my joints become more flexible. And the way this works is it basically helps your body get rid of the waste. If you're not aware of it, when our bodies are processing the foods that we eat, the nasty foods that we eat, the nasty pre-processed foods that we eat, it leaves a lot of trash in our body because it's just so much of it. And this product helps our body get rid of that trash. And a consequence or a side effect of that is that our joints are more flexible because it doesn't have all this trash stacked up in it. And that's why it's part of this list. Now, if you've done any research, you're probably going, well, I've never heard anything like this associated with working with removing joint pain and inflammation. Well, that's why you're here. That's why you're taking this course, because you have somebody who's done that research for you, and I'm telling you, it works like gangbusters. And in the course here, it kind of goes into the reasons why removing toxins are so important to achieve great health. And you should go through that. Not that it will change anything. The bottom line is you've got the blueprint. Use the supplements that I'm suggesting, but it's always good to know why you're using them and what they do for you. And I added that information mainly because it's, like I said, it's not widely known about how getting rid of all of this junk in our bloodstream and so forth actually helps joint pain and, remove inflammation and so forth. So here we have a checklist of all of the supplements, so to make sure that you don't miss anything, and it's just in one little group. When you go to make your order, you'll make sure you don't miss anything. And it has prices, which of course will have to be updated from time to time because prices change from time to time. All right, now in the bottom here, you're going to learn about the benefits and cost, and you're going to find out that it's almost ridiculously cheap to use these supplements based on the quality of improvement that they bring. You got to make sure that you understand that you go through the supplement guide on how to get, and I like to say 1,000% better results from your supplements. And the reason I can say 1,000% better is because if you're not using them correctly, you're probably not getting any results at all. So 1,000% is easy to say, especially when you take a supplement for a few days and just quit on it because you don't understand that you have to take supplements over a longer period of time before you start seeing effects. So it's easy for me to say 1,000% better because when you're getting zero results, 1,000% is easy to say because you're getting some results. Here's the section that you really should pay attention to. And the reason I put this in here is because of the time factor on how supplements work. You may, 30 days from now, you may realize, hey, I'm actually feeling a lot better. But you have no idea when you started feeling a lot better. You may not associate how you're feeling 30 days from now from how you're feeling today. And one of the ways to gauge how well this is working is simply write down what's your pain level right now. What's the stiffness? How stiff are your joints right now? On a scale of 1 to 10, where do you fall before you start this regimen? And then 30 days later, I've got it set up in here. There's no cost to you. You're actually using your smartphone. It'll help you realize how far you've come in 30 days because you may get on here and you may see a number like 8 or 9 or 10 or 6 or whatever. And then 30 days later, you just ask your question, how am I feeling now? How are my joints? Well, they're at a 2. They're at a 3. Well, they were at a 10, but now I feel more like a 5. Understand, going from a 10 to a 5 or going from a 9 to a 4, that is a huge difference. But it's a difference that comes over time, and you may not realize it. You may not even, after 30 days, you may not even associate this regimen with that improvement unless you write down where you were when you started. So please make sure you take advantage of this guide on how to make sure this way of tracking that, so that you can see the improvements and kind of acknowledge the improvement. Okay, also created a blog page to where after 30 days or 60 days or 90 days, if you want to share your results with the rest of the group, I've set up a page for you to do that so that your voice can be heard. Alright, so that's the video preview of Module 1. Now it's your turn to jump in, dig into this information, and apply it today. Not tomorrow, not next week. Apply the information you learned today. So take the time, get started today, because 30 days from now, you could really feel 50, 60, 70% better before you head into Module 2.